Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be sharing with you tips in preparing for exams, especially on your finals or major exams. Some tips may or may not work for you, but I highly suggest to continuously practice those study techniques that you're comfortable with. And yes, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. The first tip in preparing for exams, especially if it's your final exams, is to make a study schedule. This will prevent you from going all over the place and being disorganized before the big day. You can use Google Calendar or simply plot out the subjects you will study on your monthly planner or on a piece of paper. Keep in mind your preferences in studying for exams. Either you will study those easy subjects first, then transition to the difficult ones, or vice versa, or study based on the order of the exams you will be taking. Remember not to dwell too much on those subjects you already mastered or have enough knowledge, and prioritize those with higher subject units or those you need to practice more, like math subjects. You can also be specific and set certain hours per day on how much you'll spend studying for a subject. Next is to have an idea what will be included in the exams. You can ask your teachers for pointers if it will be okay with them. So this will allow you to have a specific idea of what will come out and focus on those topics or lessons more. It's kind of annoying if you study the whole day memorizing something that will not even come out on the test. So yeah, just try to ask them. But if they will not tell you in details during your study, ask yourself if those terms or ideas that you encounter are important and will be included in the exams. Third is to have your notes. This is really important. Don't rely only on your teacher's PowerPoint or your books. Write notes while your teacher is discussing because they may include ideas that they emphasized during discussions and is not included on the learning materials. But I think this also depends on the teacher. Just observe on how your teacher conduct their exams. If your teacher recorded your class discussions and if you plan to make notes on it, do it after the class or any free time you have. Don't wait for next week or a week before the exam in making your notes. You can also make some reviewers if you prefer that one, and if you want to compile or make reviewers from your books to Microsoft Word, OneNote, or any digital note-taking app, you can use PDFelement. PDFelement is a PDF editor software where you can effortlessly create, edit, convert, and sign PDF documents. They are free to download and are available on different devices. It is available on desktop, laptop, Android, and iOS. And as what I've said earlier, you can scan your textbook and save it as a PDF. Then on PDFelement, you can apply their OCR feature on your scanned file, allowing you to edit or easily copy and paste the content to your reviewer or notes. They have various menus and features that you can apply to your PDF file. Just click on the tab above and it will show you useful menus. You can comment on your PDF by adding text or applying highlighter and more. Edit it by adding images, watermarks, and etc. You can also convert your PDF to a Word document, images, and more. They also have features under the Form tab to easily answer a PDF form. And again, you can apply the OCR feature and it will convert the file to an editable PDF document. You can also easily annotate it while studying. So if you have a tablet or an iPad, you can use your pencil to annotate. This software is very easy to use, and I'll be honest, this has been useful in my entire online class. I've been using this already for around 1.5 years, and I highly recommend it. I also have an in-depth video about this software, so if you want to learn more about it, I will include the link below. And if you're going to download PDFelement, visit the link in the description box and download it for free. Thank you for PDFelement for sponsoring today's video. The next tip is that if you have more time, you can make yourself a questionnaire or flip cards that you can use to practice before the exam. It can be on paper, or I recommend you use Quizlet if you prefer to make digital flip cards. And for those subjects that are more on application like mathematics or physics, you can search for a practice worksheet on the internet and try answering them. And it is much better if you will use those that already have an answer sheet included, so you can check your answers after if they are correct or not. So it will help you to enhance your solving and math skills. Next is, while studying, do study techniques that you're comfortable with and have worked on you already. For example, in my case, I focus and learn more if I use the Pomodoro technique. I study for 30 minutes and rest for 5 minutes, then listening to binaural beats and talking to myself while studying. My methods worked for me, and it may or may not work for you. You might be motivated to study if you play a study with me video on your device beside you. You may study individually or in groups depending on your preference. And also if you prefer to study in coffee shops or at your house, so this depends on you. And now I will share with you 2 bonus tips that you can apply in preparing for your exams. So the first bonus tip is not to procrastinate. You might hear this a couple of times already, but this is really important, especially if the exam you'll be taking will be your finals or any major exams. You really need time to study, and you can follow the tips I mentioned in this video. If you procrastinate for days, you will not have any choice but to cram, and you might miss important terms that you need to emphasize while studying. The last bonus tip that is also very important if you want to ace your exam is to have enough sleep and rest. Do not let yourself study until midnight even though your exam will be on the next day. It will just make you tired and your brain might not function well. Have enough sleep so you can comprehend and answer the questions correctly on your exam. And yes, that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. So if you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you want to subscribe. And yes, that is all. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you on my next video. Bye, guys, and good luck on your exams.